Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and hop right into your cards. Undines and Mermaids. So this is a card of communication. This is a card of humanitarian feelings. This is a card of expression and creativity. Some of you may be activists. Some of you may be social media influencers. Some of you may be someone who uses their mouth essentially to express their feelings and kind of communicate with other people. Some of you also may be healers, whether that's traditional or, non-traditional. So that may be like a theme going into October where your focus may be lying. But I'm also really seeing constantly, and I'll just show you in several places. Okay? With the moon upright, the sun in reverse, the 6 of fire in reverse, the 4 of water in upright. All 4 of these cards signify some type of fatigue, you being dissatisfied with your life, being depressed, being upset, also being almost lazy and allowing like different kinds of addictions to kind of aid you in this moment, not feeling like yourself, feeling out of place, just lack of happiness, lack of vitality keeps coming up as well. There's a little bit of pride and feeling as though like there's a pridefulness that I'm sensing that some of you may feel like, well, I've done this and done that, so I deserve this and that. Like there's almost like, well, I know I'm not going to get it, or I know you're not going to do it, so I'm going to separate myself. Or I know that this job isn't going to bring me all the money that I want, so I'm going to separate myself, And again, that's definitely getting in the way of the kind of relationships that you can form, the kind of people that you're being around as well. By the end of October, I can see you getting those fruits that you've been looking for, but it's going to take a little while. You're going to have to go through this period of sadness, this period of upset. Some of you may have went through a breakup or a separation, or you stop dealing with a certain partner, like a business partner is what I'm hearing. Some of you may be having like work issues. There's some type of complications and delays. It's like a pause, and I feel like you may feel uncertain on how to move forward or how to progress forward in your life. So that's where this pause is kind of coming from. But by the end of the month, you're going to figure that out. I mean, you're going to have to keep going, and maybe you feel like you should have taken advantage of a certain situation. Maybe you feel like you should have taken advantage of a certain opportunity, but that opportunity has passed. You know what I mean? So now it's just about almost healing oneself, dealing with yourself, and then waiting for the next one. Again, I can see some positivity coming out of this at the end of the month, Gemini, but it's all up to you. It's all up to what you choose to do. Don't let yourself, okay, I'm hearing a message. Don't let yourself succumb to the negative things that have happened to you, or the things that you view as negative or believe are to be negative. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to your career and finances clarifying card. So we have, it is safe for you to receive. Okay, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you through you as it blesses the world. Now, I saw that in your reading as well. Some of you are having a real hard time letting people help you. You might be in a real bad spot, or at least just mentally tapped out, and you're not allowing people to kind of come in and help you and assist you. You may not be allowing financial help or physical help or even emotional help, and you have to let yourself receive that stuff. You can't be so closed off in hermit mode. Yes, you need to heal. Yes, you need the time, but also if someone's offering you something, you should take it. Again, don't miss any opportunities when they're being brought to you. Don't be so prideful. Don't be so picky. Sometimes, the help, like for instance, there's a story that I read about a Christian. I guess it's a Christian. A person prays to God because their church is flooding. And so within the church, everybody's trying to get out, and they're like trying to ask this person, hey, we're about to go. Are you coming? And they said, no, I'm gonna wait for God. You know what I mean? And so they pray, hey, God, please send me some help. So then a boat comes by, and the boat's like, hey, we're here to rescue you. And they say, no, I'm going to wait for God. That person continues to wait, and then a plane comes, and they're like, hey, we're here to rescue you. And that person's like, nah, I got it. I'm waiting on God. And then the person drowns and dies. When he gets up to heaven, he asks God, hey, where were you? I was waiting on you. And God said, I sent a boat, a person, and an airplane, and you denied them all. It's the same kind of concept with you, Gemini. You are looking for help to come from somewhere instead of just taking the help that's being sent to you or given to you. Because sometimes that's your blessing, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to your love card. So we have on guard, Competing for someone at an impasse, guarded, needed space, takes time, skilled interaction, okay? Guarded, needed space, takes time, and skilled interaction all kind of pop out for me. Obviously, you're feeling guarded because you're going through something. Obviously, you may need space for some of you who just are tired. Back to the Seven of Earth, it makes me think about, you know, how we kind of rush things. When we plant a plant, we're like, oh, hurry up and grow so I can see the fruits of my labor. And it's like, but that takes time. So maybe you're just looking for something to go faster than what it's going to go, especially if it's about this career, okay? And then also skilled interaction. So maybe you're being particular about who and what you talk about. And which is all fine, but you have to look within yourself to find out if any of that is making you uncomfortable, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and move on and pull you a general advice card for the month of October. What does the zodiac sign Gemini need to know about October 2020? What does Gemini need to know about October 2020? Okay, so your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus, okay? So, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but you have to kind of plan things out. That kind of ties your reading up all together. You have a dream, you want something, whether that be like an actual passion or career or, you know what I mean, love, something of that. You have a plan that you have a dream that you want your life to be like, but in order to get there, you actually have to make the efforts and put the steps to it. You actually have to work for it. You have to actually surround yourself with people who are helping you work for it. You have to take help when it's given to you. You know what I mean? You have to actually think about these things. So 9 times out of 10, again, you hopefully... The idea is, Gemini, for you to be, if you're going to be in this hermit mode, use it practically. Use it so that you can create the life and the dream and the situation that you want, okay? But that's all I'm saying for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. If you resonated with this reading, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.